Guys, welcome to your daily reading. No hashtags, no anything. So if this short reading found you, it found you for a reason. Okay, but I specifically want to see what's going to happen with my collective, what is currently going on with my collective, and what are a few things showing up for my collective. Okay, you have a good luck streak showing up. Or more likely, you're entering into an area of life where things are going to become more easier, or things are going to be more easier. And that's being represented right here with the Wheel of Fortune. One thing that I want you to acknowledge with the Wheel of Fortune is that yes, good luck shows up, good things show up, but at the same time, we have that bad karma right there. Okay? Then we also have the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune, with the Eight of Wands, and with the Knight of Swords, we can have some sort of new beginning showing up within you, or some sort of message happening from a person outside of your reality, right? And what do I mean outside of your reality? I'm not specifically saying that your ex is going to text you. No, it could be a whole new person trying to offer you some sort of communication, maybe having a short talk at the gym with your gym crush, maybe having a short talk with your crush basically at work, something like that. Right, and it could also signify that some of you guys might be getting some sort of Instagram DM. Why? Because the Knight of Swords is this refreshing new energy coming in. Una energía que está entrando muy buena. Right? And with the Wheel of Fortune and with the Eight of Wands, maybe some of you guys have been trying to manifest some sort of text message from a specific past person. I want you to acknowledge that if you have been trying to do that, if you have been trying to connect with someone from your past, or maybe it's you, the one that's trying to give that message to somebody from your past, I want you to acknowledge that with the Wheel of Fortune, we also have to think, are we putting ourselves into negative cycles again? Are we putting ourselves into a karmic cycle again? Right? With the Wheel of Fortune, because with the Wheel of Fortune, we do have that energy of still lingering right there of bad luck. With good luck comes bad luck. With good things come bad things, just for things to balance each other out. And with the Eight of Wands, yes, even though it means fast moving speed, with the Knight of Swords, it also talks about having some sort of control on delivering that message or receiving that message. So if you have been trying to manifest a text from a person, it signifies right here that you have been trying to control that outcome. Okay? That you are putting yourself in a situation where you're trying to control what ends up happening. And if it does end up happening, how do we know that you're not putting yourself in a negative cycle? You know specifically what I mean, right? And with the Eight of Wands, yes, with the Knight of Swords and with the Eight of Wands, yes, this can happen. But at the same time, we do have this refreshing energy of, hey, it can be totally a new person. It doesn't specifically have to be your ex. Maybe you have a crush. Maybe on social media, you see that this one guy followed you. He likes all your stories. He interacts with your posts. Maybe he could be the one to message you. Maybe your gym crush, maybe your work crush can start a conversation with you. Okay, but I'm also specifically feeling and the energy that's lingering, if a past person texts you or you text a past person you're trying to manifest a text with, how do we know that with the Wheel of Fortune, you're not putting yourself in a cycle of negativity? Or in a karmic cycle, again, if you specifically know what I mean, right? Go ahead and give me more info. Go ahead and give me more info. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Right now, you are basically sitting in your power. Doesn't matter if you're a girl, doesn't matter if you're a guy, but right now you are basically doing everything to take yourself out of situations that basically no longer serve you, right? So with the Wheel of Fortune right under the Queen of Wands, it could also signify that you're putting yourself in a mental state of, you know what, I have the power. I'm gonna make sure I'm powerful. I'm basically going to make sure that whatever happens in my reality, it's a creation of me and a creation of positivity. And that's being shown right here with the Lovers. With the Lovers, with the Queen of Wands, with the Knight of Swords, some of you guys might be getting some sort of love message in the next few days or in the next week or so, right? I don't know what I'm specifically picking up, but some of you guys have a gym crush. You might start talking to that gym crush, and if you have a work crush, you and that work crush might get closer, right? I also want you to acknowledge that with the Queen of Wands and with the Lovers right here, you're putting yourself in a situation where you're basically vibrating love. And I feel like you have noticed that. You're vibrating love. You're putting yourself first. You're basically doing everything that you need to do to manifest love into your reality, right? And what do you mean love into your reality? The reason being, it's because right now at this moment, you feel like you don't need love, right? You feel like you don't need a person. You feel like you don't need somebody in your reality, or you feel like you don't need anybody to basically offer you love. But now that you're offering it to yourself, the universe is thinking you no longer need that love. You no longer need somebody's outer love. You have it all yourself. Now I'm going to offer you somebody that knows how to treat you well, right? And that's being represented right here with the Ace of Swords and with the Knight of Swords and with the Eight of Wands. So a lot of you guys might be getting some sort of incoming communication from a new specific person. If you have a crush on a gym person, on a work person, or if you have a crush over general, these three cards could honestly also signify that you and their communication might become better, right? With the Queen of Wands, with the Lovers, and with the Nine of Cups, we have this wish fulfillment happening for you, specifically in the area of love. But it's basically happening because you know what you're worth. You're putting that energy back into you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, God, whoever is it you believe in, is basically starting to see that. My name is Noe Valenzuela, and don't forget to always put yourself back into your pedestal. I love this message for you guys.